It was the summer of 2016, and Em was worried her ex-husband was stalking her. She would get out of town and stay with friends. But, as she noted in court documents, her ex seemed to know exactly where she was and whom she visited, down to the time of day and street. Em started to change the way she drove, slowing down, driving in circles, in case a private investigator was following her. She didn't see one. Then she went online and learned about GPS trackers, small devices you can slip into a car to monitor where it goes 24/7. She looked for one and couldn't find any. Weeks later, when she took her car to a local auto shop for maintenance, she asked the mechanic to look. He found the GPS tracker near her front left tire. Digital spy tools like that GPS tracker are changing divorce as we know it. Increasingly, couples are turning to the latest technology to spy on each other as their marriages fall apart, according to dozens of divorce lawyers, investigators and even a leading family court judge whom NPR interviewed. Tools are cheap and easy to use, from something as simple as the Find My iPhone feature to spyware that can be installed in a spouse's computer, phone, or even a car, as Em had discovered. NPR interviewed Em, her lawyers and the police sergeant she filed a report with. We also reviewed her court filings and those of her ex-husband. We won't disclose any of their names or where she lives to protect her identity because she fears for her safety. Back at the mechanic, Em looked at the device. It was a small black box. The sales clerk there pushed the button to show that the batteries still had 25% to 50% energy remaining. Meaning, they had been in use for just a few weeks. That was odd, because Em had left her husband nearly a year earlier. But her ex-husband had found a way through technology to stay abreast of her movements. It may sound intrusive, but it was legal. Em's husband acknowledged through a lawyer's letter and in family court that he had the GPS tracker installed. The sergeant from the police station did a criminal investigation. But, he tells NPR, prosecutors would not prosecute because the car was jointly owned. If it belongs to both of them, the ex had a right to track it. For Em, this discovery was profoundly troubling. She described it to NPR in an interview at her lawyer's office. I am now fully aware that all of those times that I thought I was keeping myself safe, all of those times that I was leaving town, all of those times that I was staying in different places, staying at friends' houses, I never was safe. After discovering the GPS tracker at the mechanic, she went directly to the police precinct to give a statement. NPR reviewed the video recording. Em spelled out for the sergeant how it felt to discover she wasn't going crazy when she suspected that she was being watched. I'm terrified. I am absolutely terrified, she said at the precinct, holding back tears. I might still be functioning. But that doesn't mean I'm not terrified. Welcome to divorce in the 21st century, when what it means to be safe and how much privacy you're entitled to are open questions. Em's case is not unique. NPR talked with dozens of marital experts. They say digital spying is changing divorce as we know it. The tools are abundant. Clients use it in an effort to stay in control after a separation or to gather evidence of extramarital affairs or drug abuse. But the laws are murky, and law enforcement is lagging far behind.